poofy, I would say. So I'm using the hairbrush instead of a comb. A comb will come out a little bit flatter. Alright, so, and once again, I'm working from the bottom up. Alright, got the hot gun going. I'm going to go ahead and glue up underneath here. And I'm going to make sure that I do spread it out. It's very important. Then quickly take my hair and put it in place. And just hold it until everything sets up. Take my finger and push it down, make sure it's getting all the hair. Okay. And you can also use this stuff in combination with other types of fur. Like say once again, if I wanted to use, this heavy stuff here to cover like up underneath the neck here or the back part of the head, I can leave gaps. I kind of like empty rows in between each application, and then I can go ahead and I can, like I did this right here, cut out those sections and fill those empty rows like that. Those sections that way you'll get a mix of this type and this type, since they are very very similar in color, as you can see. So if you was in a rush, you could definitely do that. Just hit the back of the hot glue, get that big area, and then all your detail spots come back in, with the crepe hair, and get all that going. Yeah, that's on there. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this across the entire head, all under the chin here, all up in here on the sides, all along the sides of the cheekbone here, all down there. You know, and like I said, I did sort of pre-prep with some of the gel coat over all those areas that I want to glue to. It's making it very very sticky, which is what you want, because you want that hair to stick to it and bond to it good. Let's see, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna use some of this right in here on this soul patch, just so you guys can see how well this blends in with the regular crepe hair. Where did I put it at? Ah. And I bought this fur from Joann's. It costed I think it was like $4 for a strip this wide but a yard long. So wasn't a lot of money. Good deal. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut out just a little piece in the right direction. Okay. Oh, and by the way, when you do cut fur like this, what I do is I actually go on the back side And I don't just use the entire scissors because you don't really want to cut the fur. What you want to cut is what it's attached to. So I'll go ahead and just using, pretty much the tips of the scissors, and I'll take my time and cut through it like that. This way you'll get a nice uneven jagged look to the hair, which when you're doing animals, that's what you want. It shouldn't be looking, all neat and even like in humans. So there we go. See how it's fraying off the edge like it should be. When the actual material stops there, that's what you want. So then you just, shake it, get off the excess hairs that might come loose. And once again, because I have my nice little cloth backing, I can just break out the glue gun and put a bead of glue right down the middle there. And of course, spread it out. And then apply this in the right direction. And so now the Monkey King has a soul patch. You see? I'll tell you, after playing with this stuff, I was really tempted to just cover the whole head with it. Really tempted to, because it's easy for mass areas to use this stuff. But like I said, you will still go back behind that, and you would get your crepe hair, for all of the detail areas. Thank you so much for the follow, Resnick. Welcome to the clan. You are now a proud dragon warrior. Once again, applying some down, spreading it out. Then I just take this little tuft of hair here and I put it in place. And just lightly tap it, just to make sure that the majority of the hair is sticking to the glue. Ah, cool. Thank you, Padawan. Thank ya. Let me know, guys, if you hear any feedback, audio feedback. I'm gonna try using the the voice activation mode on my TeamSpeak again. See if this time it works properly. All right. Hopefully there's no feedback off of that. let me ask you guys, what would you guys like to see more of? More hair? Would you like to see using more of the crepe hair or more of the grizzly fur? I'll let you guys decide. I probably will still use both though, but let you guys choose on which one you'd like to see me work with more. Yep. Ah, great. The hard stuff. And I'm gonna be alternating back and forth between the light brown and the dark brown. It just works better to have a mix of those two colors in the hair. All right, once again, put just a little bit down, smear it out, and then attach my hair. And you want to push, push it all on there. Yep. See, that shows you how much my fiance actually listens to the stream. She didn't hear me explain that whole thing about the hot glue and the contact cement. I'm just making sure I keep pushing it down. And I'm not trying to like smash it and crimp it. Just lightly tap it in place, making sure that glue is spreading throughout, basically the roots of the hair. You know. Okay, that was that color. Now I need the dark stuff. Now after this is all done, if you apply it properly, you could take a hairbrush, and what you would do is you would put your fingers around where that root is at, and then you want to take the hairbrush and then just lightly brush it. Not smacking it down hard, none of that. Just hold the root in place and you just lightly brush it if you want to have a bit more of a neat look. If not, you can just take your finger and just get that wild man look, totally up to you. Now the method that I'm using with this gel coat cement and the hot glue is it's a pretty good 1-2 punch if you want to quickly get through your project. Because like I said, this stuff here takes 15 to 20 minutes to set before you can actually stick it to it. You know, so, or at least this type here does that. So, like I said, what I do, I went ahead and I put my first coat down, base coat, over the areas that I'm going to be, currently working with, so it gets that surface nice and tacky. And then I just go ahead and hit it with the hot glue from the hot glue gun, and it just helps it to bond faster, so I can work time wise quicker. And I'm always looking back at my reference art, making sure that I have the right length of hair for that area.